You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the November 17th meeting for the Michigan City Urban Enterprise Association. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Calling the Monday, November 17th, 2025, Michigan City Urban Enterprise Board of Directors meeting to order. Antonio Conley.
Here.
DeMarcus Briscoe.
Here.
Wendy Willis.
Here.
Joseph Nelson.
Here.
And with me here is where we have a quorum. We will go to approval of minutes. Everybody should have the October 20th minutes in the email. Everybody get a chance to see them. Do I have a motion on them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Motion to approve.
I got a motion. Do I got a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. We have no old business, so we'll go down to new business. For the finance report, everybody had an opportunity to view the finance report for October.
Yep.
Do I got a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Got a motion. Got a sec. Do I got a second?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. So we'll go down to office updates again for this month. We got the staples in. We got the toner for the printer, and we got essentially all the office supplies that we need. So we were all good there. I don't see anything else needing to be spent regarding towards the office till the end of the year. We can go down to discuss CD options. I checked it out via Horizon online today. From the checks that we have in from this grant cycle, they have a 7th-month CD special at a 3.5 annual percentage yield, and then they have a 5-month special for 3.4%. The only requirement is a minimum $10,000, which we have with those checks coming in. So I just want to bring to the board at the board's discretion of which route we want to take, the 7th month or the 5-month option that they have.
What's the return on that?
3 point, what did you say?
3.15
3.15.
on the 7-month, and then 3.4 on the 5-month.
And what's the minimum? You said 10,000.
Yeah, it's a minimum of $10,000 funds not currently deposited. So that's essentially I was letting all the checks that we received for this year's grant cycle add up, and I don't have the number. I gave it out at the last meeting. We haven't received any more. I think we had like $49,000 right now from checks that received that we go make a deposit with those, and then with those checks that the remaining balance that what comes in, we can deposit those in there as well. There's a 5-month option and a 7th-month option.
Okay.
What's the
Thank
difference
you.
between, other than the 2 months difference, why is the 7th month lower than the 5-month? That's just what it is?
That's just what I got from.
Horizon, right?
Yeah, it's a Horizon. That's what we do all the banking at.
Do you want to do it for 5 months so that way it'll be available for us during the cycle? The cycle?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I got a motion to that effect.
Motion to approve for 5 months, CD.
Do I got a second?
Second.
2 seconds. Any more discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. In regards to the remaining of our grant cycle, we have 9 people left that are currently were awarded funds but not have completed the project. So we have 9 people left that still have the opportunity. If they don't get the project completed by December 31st, then they lose out on the funds for this year's grant cycle. And the only other thing we got outstanding is we got a month's rent due next month, and we have the contract with Dan Bowditch that we haven't been billed for yet. But those are the only remaining outstanding debts that we will have regarding for this year's grant cycle. For this year, the UVA, and then for the Executive Assistant Search Committee, the last time we had the position available, we went with the Beecher and the Northwest Indiana Times and the Herald Argus, and each of them are charged for an ad in the paper. I was just gonna recommend we go with the minimum one. The minimum is ad, keep it up for 2 weeks. For the Beecher, it's $32. I don't currently have the paper for the Herald Argus or the Northwest Indiana Times, but I would just say we go with the minimum for each of them. Part of that, then I reach out. We submitted the ad for the city. There was an issue with it getting posted, so I reach out again and see if we can get it posted from there. Then try to post it at anywhere as possible that we can try to get some applicants in for it.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll have a motion to approve to pay for ads with the Beecher, the Northwest Indiana Times, and the Herald Argus.
Motion to approve.
I got a motion. Do I got a second?
Second.
I got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote.
Can,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Before we make that motion, I just had a question in reference to the 9 people that's still incomplete with the jobs. Do you have a total of what that amounted to? What we approved them for? The 9 people.
I don't currently have it in front of me. I just went through the spreadsheet today and
Okay.
seen it was
Okay.
9 people
Okay.
left that still outstanding. I can get that number. I can get that number to you though.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just trying to gauge, when we run out of money, but then you have opportunities like this where you got 9 people that potentially is not going to get any work done, or we could have been giving that money out maybe to somewhere else potentially. So,
That's true.
just something to look at. That's all.
I got you. That's true. So I have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for all in favor.
aye.
Motion passes. And I think the last remaining thing that we had was we contracted with CLH to perform all our tax documentation. Somehow the business entity report for 2025 was missed. There was communication between them and the previous executive assistant, and the person on CLH side went out of the office, and we lost our executive assistant, so it kind of fell through. We currently have an inactive status. They have notified me today. They sent the email about 11:30 today. There's a power of attorney they want me to sign, and then they can get the business entity report submitted back in and get the status back in good standing with the Indiana Department of Revenue. So I just want to present it to the board before I sign off anything regarding the taxes to be finished out. Be finished out with CLH. It was a part of the contract that they have, so I don't believe there's no extra charges or
Okay.
anything. It was just a power of attorney was needed to complete this work on our behalf regarding the business entity report for 2025. So do I have a motion to sign the power of attorney?
Motion to sign the power of attorney.
I got a motion. I got a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Without that, after that, I would ask: is there anybody here for public comment? Going once, going twice. No one here for public comment. We'll go down to director's comment. Do any directors have any comments?
I have one.
Go ahead.
Have we got any word back from the neighborhood grant we applied for?
I haven't received or seen anything regarding that.
Okay. All right, I'll double check. I had another board I was on, and they was inquiring about it too, and I told them I haven't heard anything directly. So,
Yeah,
I'll go down.
You haven't seen anything in the emails or anything regarding that.
Okay, cool, Vince.
Any other director's comments?
With the 9 people that's still waiting for the jobs to be done, if they don't get it done, did our money come back, or is it use it or lose it?
I believe it's use it or lose it. If they
Okay.
don't use it in the fund, they just lose the funds.
Okay. I'm talking about, do we get it back though?
Yeah, the money hasn't been spent at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The only thing, I'm sorry, you have anything?
No, it's okay. No, I don't.
Okay.
I did, but it's okay.
I apologize.
That's all right.
Only thing I have is I was looking at the calendar for next month. I believe it'd be like right around the week of Christmas. I didn't see a point to have a meeting. I feel we can. If the executive assistant search committee finds an applicant, I think we could call a special meeting to handle that business. But I think everything else that we got for this year, our grant cycle ends December 31st, can be held over until January when the grant cycle is complete and we have everything complete. We can present a budget with the final numbers of everything starting off the new year. So I was kind of looking for not having a meeting next month and then having an agenda for us in January that covers everything to wrap up for this year and get everything going for the year forward. That was something I was going to lay out. There's nothing else.
Who else is on the budget committee besides myself?
It was me, you, and Dakota.
Okay.
So I can reach out. Well, it's kind of towards the finals and after school, so I got some free time like the first week of December. So we can try to schedule a meeting in and try to finalize, get some stuff going with that. I feel like by the middle, I think by that time we kind of know who's going to have some work completed or not, because I feel like the weather's going to break and change, and most contractors aren't going to be working in the cold, so it'll kind of give us a clear picture of everything that we have and what to do going forward.
Okay. Because there is something that myself and Mr. Medici, we discussed back in the summertime about changing the guidelines for the residential grants, changing the guidelines to ALICE. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's the asset limited income constrained employed. It's a different set of criteria that actually broadens the base for those people who want to apply for the residential grant through us. So that's something that, I don't know, I guess we'll have to vote on because you guys will have to review it and look at it. But those are the updated statistics for Indiana under Alice.
I got you.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like the process we used last year, we created a grant committee to go over the grants that we're gonna do for the year. So I'm sure we can do the same process, we can implement that in there. And I mean, past practice, our grant cycle had started in March and ran to October, accepting applications, then they had till December to finish it. So I mean, it's great that you got the information now, something to look forward to in January when start working towards the grants,
Okay.
towards the next grant cycle.
Mhm.
With that,
Are we ever,
go ahead.
we're at liberty to change how we conduct business, like when the grant cycle start, requirements, criteria for residents.
Absolutely. It's all at the discretion of the board.
I like that.
So if there's nothing else, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
We got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Motion passes. Thank you.